And we should be recording, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it says
we're
recording up in the
All
top.
right. So it only took me a fucking hour to get everything finally set up. Yeah. Well,
You're only gonna be here for 40 minutes and then just dipping. So
yeah. So this is actually kind of a it's kind of an add-on from the last podcast that got cut out. Aaron wasn't involved in that one, but
wait, was that one aired?
That one
he hasn't put it up yet.
I haven't reset it yet. So this is more or less just kind of a continuation. So we have Sergey again, Brenda, and our new addition is Aaron at the end.
Yeah.
So don't worry, I'll be tagging everyone in this.
Like just listening to one laugh in the headphones. So hearing
It is nice having if you do the one ear.
Yeah, do the one ear thing.
Yeah, so I'm the only one with an awkward ass lawn chair. But yeah, so here we are.
You're the only one in a lawn chair.
I know. I feel like I'm so short compared to you.
Oh, you are.
Yeah, what else, dude?
Go grab the other two and sit on top of it.
Yeah, it is what it is.
We're
So-
far past
Like, as
that.
long as I don't look across and I just see you like peer in your eyes like this. So
Yeah. So this
all right.
So this is a actually kind of a continuation of my next test. I tried doing it in the garage. That clearly didn't fucking work. So here we are outside again, which actually surprisingly ended up being really nice out. It was supposed to rain all
It actually
week.
ended up being so
Yeah.
nice out.
Yeah.
His big ass
lucked
head's
out.
away.
You fucking gonna start right now? It's way too early for this shit.
It's never too early.
There is no such thing.
What are you doing? Why?
Why does everybody have to hold your shit?
Oh, I think I just cracked the chair again. The chair is telling me that I'm fat.
You want me to hold your mask?
What are you doing, dude?
Are you good?
Get on my lap already.
In my knee.
You guys are just a mess.
It's like a sibling rivalry over here. No, it's not touching me.
No, I mean we did say that like everyone from the bar is like one big family, and like I think
Yeah,
we just proved
why-
that fucking.
Hold my stuff.
Hold it, please.
No, there's no please. Fuck you.
Usually follow with a bitch. Hold a bitch.
Oh my god.
So I can see her.
Forgot your glue.
No.
I lean
I'm-
forward.
I'm
I'm
good.
sorry. I don't know what you want.
What do you have for beer right there? Does that looks like an elf? No, the green can.
Me?
Green one?
So this is it's Jamie All Lager. It was a sole purpose greater good limited release for the Sad Summer Fest. So it's in partnership with Mayday Parade, the band.
No
Who
shit.
headline Sad Summer. And yeah, it's pretty cool packaging and it's good. It's one of their lagers that they actually
the
they had
Vegas logo on the back.
it does yeah, it does actually. I just noticing that as well. It's one of the loggers that they had before. They when they partnered with Mayday Parade, they renamed it and they just repackaged it to correspond with Sad Summer Fest.
No shit.
So yeah, it's great. It's a great beer, and if you're familiar with the Greater Good stuff, it's something you've already had before in the past, and it's just repackaged. I don't know if you can still get it. I believe it was just a Sad Summer exclusive, but yeah, it's good.
Landmines.
Mines.
I'm trying to be all professional.
Professional? Come on, dude.
There's the first, second bitch in the podcast.
We don't do professional here.
No.
Packaging.
So this
It
is
is.
the Cloud Commander.
Yeah, I have it at home, and it's a different. Can.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay,
So
talk
look-
about it.
So we
No, let me talk to Mac first.
Yeah, you go first.
Just kidding.
because I haven't really tried.
Yours
this
is
one
not
yet.
that
So
important.
fucking crack
It's
it
got a
open and
fucking
get
pumpkin
snipped.
on it. It is
Zombie, thank you very much.
listen, fall
There's
is not
also
here yet.
pumpkin.
That shit needs to go away.
It was from last year.
I don't care.
So I have.
I'm so
It's a fucking
I'm so
salad.
nervous to open this. I can feel
Amazing.
like the like.
Stepping.
Suck it,
It's
suck it, suck it, suck it.
Jesus Christ.
Sergey's like, fuck it, I'll open it. Here you go. Better be quick.
Jesus Christ. Keep going.
Here.
It's really hard to chug a sour.
No,
It's
it's
fine,
not.
dude. You're doing
Chug
great.
it.
That's not chugging it.
Take the way.
He's just deep throating this hour.
Don't start with the deep throating stories already.
Well, all right.
Nice. Nice.
So
I'm
so
gonna zoom in on that.
so how is it?
I like it.
It tastes different than the other one.
So it's a blood orange dreamsicle sour.
Let's see if I
That
have.
sounds
So it's like
so weird.
yeah.
Oh, I'm probably not gonna like it.
It's not that sour.
Mm-mm.
Their sours like
Sure.
aren't like in your face like
No, that's
smack
very.
you.
It's tasty. It's very
Yeah.
dreamsicle-y.
Dreamsicle
Creamsicle,
sour.
yeah,
It's,
if you will.
it's
Canine
two
one.
opposite things that should not be together.
Oh, I just got like a little tongue sip of it. Ugh.
Oh, you
A
got
tongue sip.
My tongue.
Tongue taste. Yeah,
Oh,
I like it.
so
it's all right.
It's pleasant. It's
both
It's all right.
All right, I'll try it. I'll
both
try it.
are
Icky.
the same one. You're welcome for saying good. Sorry.
Oh, my uncle said that was a fantastic choice. They both like it.
Yeah.
He's like, nah,
Yeah.
it's okay. I don't do sours either.
I'll
So
do sours, but that just tastes weird. I don't.
Really?
so
I
so,
like that.
so the first sour I ever had was the Victory Sour Monkey.
I need some of this.
That's-
myself.
Oh,
It's a hard one to start with.
yeah,
Yeah.
that was terrible.
That was actually the
Yeah.
first sour that I ever had too, as well.
Between
Is-
the
was it
two
really?
of these, this is such a
Yeah.
different
Yeah,
like
my buddy introduced me to
combination of
that.
beers.
But I don't know how you were as a kid. I'd be like eating bags of Warheads until my
Oh no,
was bleeding.
I'm literally so.
Taste them now.
So here's the thing.
Yeah,
I saw your
CVS, the
video
only
on
place you
that.
can get 'em.
I
Yeah.
saw that one.
With the cookie.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hold on
dude,
inside, I'll grab
was-
yeah.
Wait,
I'll
what?
make sure that I grab.
You have
Sour
it?
it was a
patch.
mind
Oh,
fuck.
Yeah.
oh.
It was literally a mind fuck.
Yeah, there you go.
So I'm
Uh,
obsessed with
amateurs.
sour. I love sour candy. Like pretty much, I guess you could say pretty much anything
What?
sour. But the beers, for some reason, I can't do them. I don't know
Really?
what it.
Yeah.
Yes, I could candy all day long. I'm
Yeah.
obsessed with sour candy.
Mm.
I
Sour
can't
candy is
do
so good.
beers.
I don't know why. I always love sour candies, but and sour anything, but I don't know if I'd like sour beers. Like I didn't like
No.
that one. I think that's just because the weird.
Marlboro, right?
It's a weird flavor. It's
So
just not
yeah,
something I
so
like.
so the
It's not
so if
bad
you guys
either.
didn't see it, the
Oh,
last
you know
video
what?
that we
On the back
did.
end, it has a very Sour Patch taste. That's really good.
So the last video that we did,
Really good.
me and Rachel tried the Sour Patch Oreo.
Ew.
Oh.
See, literally, that's
Brother,
exactly what I
ew.
said. Yeah.
Like it's not.
No.
It's not as
Really?
terrible as you think. They smell like cotton candy.
Ooh, I like
Yeah, but
cotton
I
candy.
can't imagine a sour cotton candy. That sounds like
It's not.
Really? Because I can. That sounds good.
It's like cotton candy.
It wasn't that sour.
That sounds gross.
Pickle cotton
tried it.
candy. I
Yeah.
kind of want to try
I
that.
almost got you the pickle. And that's when I got you the jalapeno one.
Hey, bet you did.
Dude, I love pickle.
Pickle.
I love pickle.
They call you fucking.
Well, I got
wrong
you the
for a reason.
jalapeno one.
That yeah, I got a taste of that one. It was pretty good.
Now what was
It's
that
okay.
sour?
The reference went whoop, right over his head.
What was that sour candy that you tried? The one that was like ridiculously
Chocolate
sour.
Whiz.
Oh, that's what it was.
It's
Not a
so
idea.
so Warhead. It's basically a Warhead, but it's
On steroids.
It's toxic
That
waste.
sounds fantastic.
Oh,
It's
dude,
the same
send
candy.
it.
Yeah.
Send it.
I
I'll
ha-
eat
I have-
17 of them.
I have some in the house.
I'll eat them
Let's
and
go.
So-
I'll eat 'em- I'll eat
Let's
them until
go.
my mouth.
I
is
ate the one chip challenge and was like,
Same.
do I only get one?
I did two. I did two.
You
one
did it
chip
twice?
challenge.
You did it
No,
twice?
I did two at one time and one at another time.
Are you serious?
So you know
That
what's
sounds
you know
like
what's
a repeating thing for you. Two
yeah
at one time.
just- you know what's a really interesting I heard this really interesting oh my fucking god, Jesus Christ.
I told you guys to turn yourself down.
No, I'm turning him down.
Oh.
Already did that.
Jesus Christ.
Guys, it's Wednesday.
Hump day.
Think about
Okay.
Deep breath, Brenda.
Yeah, just deep breaths. Not anything else. Just deep breaths.
We're good.
Love you, Brenda. Anyways, yeah, the worst part about sour candies is you enjoy them so much your mouth goes numb, and then you can't feel your top of your mouth for like the next.
Yeah, no, that's not even the thing.
You're like, oh, this is cool. Everything tastes like
Yeah,
mush.
you can't eat for the next fucking week.
Like, what?
Like
Mine.
Cold.
if you're like me, I like sour and I also like hot.
Candy.
It's a big thing in addicts. Funny enough, is
Yep.
the sour and
Except
hot.
you're not
like,
an
sort of
addict.
Well, no, but you probably have that trait where if you started using a substance, it would probably hook on you a lot faster. It's a trend that
Yeah. that
it's
makes
a
sense.
proven trend that
Yeah.
addicts they or ex addicts, people in recovery or whatever, they gravitate towards hot and sour because it's like
It's
that.
it's my drug.
Honestly, yeah.
It replaces the
Yeah.
drug.
Is that
Well,
why
yeah,
you
but-
get-
If you like sour and you also like hot, you cannot have the both because if you have too much sour, you can't have the hot without inflicting like
Pain.
immense amounts of
I
pain.
like pain.
Really?
Well, yeah,
We
if you think
know.
about if you have
Yeah.
too much
So is-
sour and it like breaks down the skin
Like,
on your tongue.
Yeah, imagine having fucking a
Yeah.
bag of sour Skittles and then eating salt and vinegar chips.
Oh, yeah. Sounds fantastic.
That's,
Well-
that's all buffalo is vinegar.
Well, see, I could probably do it the other way around. Like I could do the hot, and then I could probably do the sour.
So
but I-
you say that we got to try that.
Yeah.
Next podcast.
I'm so in it, dude. So
Next
in.
podcast.
So speaking of like the hot and the sour thing, like is that why you get the guy the old man that walks into the 7-Eleven like
Yeah.
3 in the morning and gets every flavor of soda at
Well,
the
that's
same
why-
time and then
Yeah.
goes and drinks
That's
it?
why you see people like chili
You know,
heads.
that's a childhood thing.
Yeah.
Like, did you not as a kid
I
like
mean, I
get, like,
did it, like-
you go into McDonald's and you get like
Yeah.
a little bit of like every single
Yeah.
soda?
Yeah.
What?
done that,
You've
yeah.
never done it?
You never did that?
No.
Oh, we're
Oh,
going
you're
to
talking
McDonald's
about
after
going
this.
like to the fountain and just
Yeah,
kind of
it's like-
Every
yeah.
single
Yeah.
one, yeah.
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 No.
You
Yeah,
never.
like,
What?
if I go to the movies, I go and get
She gets the one soda that she paid for, and God knows she's not taking a sip and then refilling it. I'm sitting there like fucking drinking out of the fountain, like
I'm gonna get my $5 for it.
I'm getting my fucking Brenda's worth.
You gonna charge me $37.50 for a soda
freaking
and
soda.
popcorn. I'm gonna drink this whole machine.
Right.
popcorn home with me.
Well, yeah, you can take it home with you, but I'm not stopping
Popcorn to
until
go
I
at the
fucking-
movie theater now.
That's so
But-
weird to me.
Yeah.
I like to.
Yeah, can you get a curbside?
Could you
We
imagine?
do that movie back.
Could
I
you
think you can
imagine?
DoorDash it.
Oh yeah,
Stop
DoorDash.
that.
I'm not even
Oh, I
kidding.
want to do that now.
I'm pretty sure you can DoorDash
We
movie
DoorDash
theater
them
popcorn.
right now.
So weird.
Oh,
So-
I mean, we could. We could have the DoorDash guy on the
So
podcast.
speaking of popcorn, I made a
She
Hey,
made a
let's
maybe
make
we
it
should
say you
try
made us
this.
popcorn.
Popcorn maker?
yeah, I did.
I
Oh,
love
cool.
popcorn.
They're the best.
I am a
They're
But like
so
I got like the one that has like the bucket where
Is
like
it
it's like
air?
that like no not yet. I ordered it today.
Is it like
Yeah,
Um,
it's like the good popcorn.
I didn't get the cart
you
because
got
like
the one that's just on the
it's just
stove?
the no, it's not no. It's like it's a tabletop one.
Oh, okay.
And like it has a warmer on the bottom
Yeah.
and in the
So,
the thingy. and-
I had one that was just a pot, and you put it on the stove, and
Oh,
you
yeah,
did the
yeah,
exact same thing.
Yeah.
I will tell you, if you take microwavable popcorn and you take it out of the package and dump it,
dump
in
it
there,
in that.
it is drastically different.
Really?
Yeah,
it is so
it's so different.
Good to know. I
It
have a.
is so much better.
Okay.
Maker.
I have both of those things, and I have like I did the
Yeah.
BJ's, like you buy an excessive amount of food for
Yep.
cheap, and I've been sitting on this stash of popcorn for far too
I will
long.
tell you though, like
Good to know.
the popcorn that you buy, like the kernels and the oil, if you
What
do
are you-
that,
so different.
what are you
it's
laughing
terrible.
at?
I don't like it.
What's
Never
funny?
done it.
Like these like you can buy full kits where it has the butter with the
Brenda-
oil and the
Brenda can't handle this.
pour it all in.
Same.
Brenda's over here having a fucking
Oh.
stroke over BJ's. Jesus Christ! Of course she's
This
stroking
is the one I
BJ's.
got.
It's okay because I'm
Mm.
sitting here playing with my microphone, kind of be like up and
Yeah.
down, up and down.
Speaking of the Tisney,
Like
Ugh.
the melted
Is that the
butter.
Home Depot? Oh, that's not the Home Depot.
No, it's I got it straight. This is like the vendor that makes it, and it was
Oh, nice.
it was like 175 on Amazon, or buy it through the vendor for 124.
Yeah,
Gotta
you
go
gotta buy
straight
it
to the
through
stores.
vendor.
And it
Yeah.
was free shipping.
You always got to go straight to the source.
On Amazon, it was like, oh, you'll get it like probably closer to like August 15th. This one's like, oh, you'll get it before August 9th. And I'm like,
Oh, is it-
I gotta be careful asking Brenda what she's doing because she'll put a face on and then all of a
Dude,
sudden.
what are you doing? Get off your
This is
phone,
the
you
one I got.
turd.
Yeah, that's what I figured it was.
So we just went on
You
a
made
tangent.
you made it seem like it was a lot bigger though.
Just went on a tangent.
Anyways,
about
yeah,
how-
how did we-
Let's go back to beer.
How did we get
in the
so off
Sour
track?
Nut Sour Brewing Company? Which
to popcorn.
Sorry, down in Plymouth, Mass. And it's
This
fucking
this
delicious.
this
It was
is
really good.
where this is what happens when you put
Down, though.
a bunch of borderline alcoholics together.
Oh my god.
well,
Oh my god.
That's
That's
not
high.
for yourself.
So what's yours?
Hey, you're now on my level, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I gotta tell that. So
It doesn't say.
Yes, it does. It's
Yes,
the
it does.
Oh,
It has to legally.
five. It's
Yeah.
up here.
yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
So
Because
I went-
your other one was like 9.1.
It's-
This
it's
one I
at
think is
9.1.
5.5.
oh my
We're on a
God.
tangent.
So 5 and 9.
This one's 9.1.
That's all.
I
That's
would
fucking
die.
high.
So hold on. We got to hear Aaron's
So-
story because he went from being what I call an alcoholic to now a one beer queer.
Yeah, yeah. So I've obviously, as many of you know, I've lived like religiously in the gym for the last 2
I thought you were
years.
gonna say you live
Whatever.
religiously. I was about to get up and leave.
Too, that too.
That's like
But-
you've made some changes,
I've made
lifestyle
some changes,
changes.
lifestyle changes, and like I've also been taking like stuff that like increases like blood flow and stuff like that. That's healthy for the body. Well, I started doing that
Viagra.
this year. Not quite. Haven't gotten to that age yet. I'm closing in on it.
Alright, good for blood
But
flow.
I'm not there yet.
Aren't you younger than me?
I'm 32, dude.
Yeah, go
Yeah.
fuck yourself.
Don't worry. When
you,
you get
47?
to just let me know.
No, I'm
how
not that old.
So
No,
I have 2. My mom has 1.
you have to.
I have 2. 2 of them are.
so anyways,
That landed right in the
ADHD
Yeah.
at its finest.
ADHD break. So, anyways, the other day I went to Stewart's, which is a shop in New York. It's where I live, and they have this cider, and I was like, "Cool, I'm gonna try this cider." It was a dry cider. I love them. They're like fantastic. Not as sweet, sour.
Did you just do a
What
s-
are you
Did
doing?
you just do a spit take?
She did a whole hawk too.
If you're gonna hawk to it, you need to hawk to it in the other direction. You already said I'm like a brother to you, so don't make it weird.
I got nothing. Sorry, Chloe.
I almost spit.
Never
Uh,
spit. Always swallow.
That's what she
You're not
said.
helping your cause.
So, anyways, I got this pack of ciders that one pack of ciders is 4 cans that last me about a month because I work
Oh,
7
fuck
days
yeah.
a week. So the other day I just like, oh, I'm gonna kill one of these and see what happens. I had one and I was so trashed. It wasn't even funny. I literally like hammered it down. I was like, oh, that was so good. And then like 5 minutes later, I'm like, whoa, like this has never happened before. And I stood up. I was like, oh my god, I'm trashed.
Wait, that's like because I think you immediately texted Josh too, and you're like, I turned it
Yeah,
to you.
that's exactly what I did. I immediately texted him.
Ambulance.
I was like, I am so drunk right now. It's not even funny.
So for the record, for those who do know me, you already know this story. But for those who don't know me, I am probably the cheapest date in existence,
Absolutely.
other than some of my friends who are now getting on my level.
Still, I don't think any of your friends are on your level.
Yeah,
Hey,
it was bad.
you want to know something?
That one is now.
Just about.
I'm a cheap
Yeah.
date and I like it. So
Not a cheap date.
What is-
It's okay. He's dating me, and I'm not a cheap date. So we're giving each other out to a normal
That's
normal bill.
That's
You guys are
perfect.
too alcoholic.
did I ever tell you the story
No,
what
I
happened to me
Yes,
in
really, guys, don't worry.
did I ever tell you the story what happened to me in high school? So I went
Nobody want to hear it.
I went to a house
I
party.
didn't even know you
right?
went to high school, dude.
It's not like high school.
I thought you were just
mean,
born with a beard and sort of bald.
Yeah. So I went to a party and my buddy was basically the biggest alcoholic there and he had a fucking 30 rack, right? And he's like I'm sitting there, he's making fun of me the entire night because like I'm literally drunk off of like the 3 beers, whatever. And he's just like, "Oh, you're a little 3-beer queer bitch, blah blah blah." Like I swear to God, it happened for like 2 hours straight.
So you proved him wrong in one beer.
So no, yeah. So I went up to him. Right, and I'm like, "All right, you want to know something? Let me ask you a question, because back then when you're younger, the more you can drink, the cooler you are." So I was like, "Okay, how much alcohol can you drink?" He's like, "Oh, I can drink a whole 30 rack." I'm like, "You could drink a whole 30 rack, and so you drink a whole 30 rack to get drunk?" He's like, "No, I could drink a whole 30 rack to get buzzed." I'm like,
Oh,
Yeah. So
Wow, yeah.
so these were his words, right? So he's like, so I'm like, so you can drink a whole 30 rack and get a buzz, right? It's like, yeah. I'm like, how much did you spend on the 30 rack? He's like, I don't know, like $30. I'm like, so you spend $30 to get buzzed? He's like, yeah. I'm like, I spend $7 to get fucking hammered. He looks at me, he's just like, I never thought of it that way. So I go around the corner and I see him drinking a beer. I'm like, oh, hey, can I have a beer? And so he hands me a beer, and someone else comes around the corner. He's like, oh, can I have a beer too? He's just like, no. He's like, why'd you give him one? He's like, because it only takes him 3.
Yep.
I like because like me and Chris will go like
Oh,
multiple
man.
breweries, so I'll have two.
Yep.
And just
Well,
keeps it going.
We'll do like the flights whenever we go.
Mm.
I
Like
to
I'll
just,
do a flight and he'll do a flight, but we'll make sure it's like nothing of the same.
Yeah.
So like we can try a little bit of
Do you
each
get
one.
him like a little kitty straw so he just gets a little bit of
Yeah.
each one? And
Yep.
Yeah.
no.
That's about where I'd
I
be at.
usually kill my flight before
Yeah.
he's like done with one.
I
of
bring
them.
my
I'm like,
kitty
"Oh,
straw
okay."
to breweries as well, but it's not
Fantastic.
for the beer.
Get the curly straw. Nice.
That's for his bad
Nice.
habits.
For legal reasons, that was a joke.
He carries around multiple one.
Sorry, Attorney Will Smith.
Okay.
All a joke, guys.
Shameless plug.
Uh,
I
Oh
forgot
my
to
God.
watch it. I started watching with my ex, and
What?
we broke up Shameless.
Oh.
That's
I've
where we
never
started.
watched it. Never watched. I don't watch
Do you hear the
TV.
puppies?
I don't have
No,
time.
they're not watching Shameless.
I haven't seen it.
I don't have time.
I watch
But you
movies
100?
or I watch like
And I saw
the only
like
the only
3
TV
seasons,
shows
then they just pushed it too far.
Yeah.
the only TV show series I get into is just like action or crime.
I
Yeah.
can't even get into those anymore.
I like
I
murder.
Hey, I bet you do.
Like ID Discovery, like the True Murder.
Oh no, I
Like
just like murder.
Why?
But I was just gonna say I feel like all women are
obsessed with
obsessed with that.
No, it's in case I need to defend myself.
Uh-huh.
It's called Google.
Okay, hold on.
It's called
Josh,
take
No,
it-
because these
from Mai Tai and fucking
Okay, Josh, you know the answer to this because I told you this before. Sergey and Aaron, what is the best weapon?
a
Don't get caught.
99-cent steak knife from the Walmart.
What's the best
That is
weapon?
the most murdered with weapon across the states.
It
It
is.
is not
Really?
a gun, it is a 99-cent steak knife from Walmart.
why go 90 cents? You just take it from a restaurant.
Right, if you want to even if
The
fucking
best weapon is
The-
whatever
don't
I
ask
can
me,
get.
ask the
Okay.
murderer.
Wait, Brenda, do you know what the best weapon is? So you don't get caught?
An
Oh,
icicle.
you don't get caught?
Yes.
Ah.
It's an
Yeah,
icicle.
the-
Because it melts.
It all melts away.
Guess what? So is an
Yes,
8
no.
Glock 19 if you melt it.
No, but like then you gotta make sure that you find like the
bullet?
bullet too, because you gotta make sure
Great,
there's
I
no-
got a pair of forceps and hemostats that say I will find the bullet. Basic surgical knowledge.
Literally,
But it's an icicle. It's an icicle.
And this is just Jesus Christ.
I just made
God.
Why are you dripping?
not really.
All
but
right.
I'm going to.
That Sergey's almost in my lap.
I know. This is just a.
You know?
I'm into a lot of things. Pee is not one of them.
So we don't do golden showers.
I mean, we can.
Ew.
But yeah, it won't involve me. I won't be part of it.
He's like, but you can videotape it.
I'll
I
ADD break.
Yep.
It's a baby one.
say.
This is what happens when you do a podcast outside.
You got one over there.
Oh, there's like 50 bucks.
yeah,
not
there is
into
one.
We have deer
skiing.
too.
Oh, I saw a cool deer
That's pretty-
yesterday
that's
in
pretty
Western
sweet.
Mass.
That's pretty.
In
sweet,
Deerfield,
cool.
actually.
I
I get-
can't talk. I'm tired. I'm
Beer
tired.
for you.
A podcast might not have been the best activity for you.
No. No. You work.
This is
Six
what
days in a row.
happens when you have a podcast outside with a bunch of people with ADHD and then you involve
The
alcohol.
majority of us are
Mm.
probably on the spectrum.
Undiagnosed.
I'm 100% undiagnosed ADHD.
Oh, mine.
Oh.
Undiagnosed autism.
The amount of
They won't allow me Adderall.
40 or whatever it is and red 50
Yeah,
whatever
you're
I
right,
consumed when I was a
McDonald's.
child. I got problems.
10 of them.
I think we all do. I mean, they made when we were kids, we had like
already.
the green ketchup,
Oh my god, we had everything. It was awful.
the purple ketchup, the green, like all the colored ketchups.
It was terrible. The amount of garbage that we ate when we were
Or-
kids. It
Oh,
was
so
awful.
bad. Yeah, but now we have kids that are like,
But-
I need kale. And I'm
but
like,
it-
ew, go away.
Yeah,
Yeah.
now you're eating garbage in a separate direction.
We were the ones-
people that are they're not versed in like just fucking like everybody's a genius now. And it's like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm gonna be a vegan, I'm gonna be like this, that, the other thing, and I'm just gonna pick up one day and I'm gonna do it. Like that
That's
is
bull-
not the way that you
That's
should
not how it
diet.
works.
No.
Your body is gonna curb to what you're used to. So
Yeah.
like I swear to God, this is
Tell me about it.
This is
Yeah.
something that this is something that I fucking eat, live, and breathe, and I preach so hard. It's not necessarily about dieting, and maybe I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, call me out on it. But I do not.
You're wrong.
I don't eat great. I eat a lot of protein because I really like chicken fingers. I drink a lot of water, and I have a lot of sugar. My body is really used to that. If
Meat-
I were to
meat
go
and cheese
vegan
That's
tomorrow,
my diet.
You would
if
be-
I was
Oh,
to
you
go
gained
vegan,
so much weight.
I would fucking probably die.
Yeah, you
Or I
gained
would go
so much
into
weight.
some weird like
That sounded weird, didn't it?
my body would not be used to it. Because I'm so used to my diet, consistency is how you should build a diet.
Where's mom?
behind her
My
car.
gut is
I
like,
don't know.
what's
And yeah, now I'm
So I was just watching.
Some of the speakers are I don't know if the speakers or if it's the microphones getting feedback.
What the fuck you want?
It was just such a random.
I didn't do it. That's all I know.
Oh,
Wasn't me.
I think it's me.
Oh, it's you, dude. It's
It's
the
you.
computer. Yeah.
Is it
It's
me?
the computer.
Yeah.
No.
The computer fucking.
Oh,
Okay.
wait,
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 wait for it.
wait.
Let me let go of my thing.
Oh,
Oh, whoa.
it could. Yeah, it could be the plug.
Oh.
ADD break.
Ah.
Someone just hit theirs.
We all hit ours at the same time. We're not one to rule anything out for you.
Yeah. It's every time.
Oh, there it is.
Well, fix
It was you.
It was you, Danielle.
Apparently,
Good job.
mine got fixed.
We're
Are we all good now?
all good. So I was just watching something on Snapchat. Don't bark at me.
Oh, he is barking at us.
I think it's
Sure.
Piper's dogs, isn't it?
No, it's Ranger.
Ranger.
He's staring straight at us.
Damn, dude, I gotta pee in your parents' room.
Go behind the thing.
Hey, guess what? We're outside. This woods.
Go behind the thing.
Pee break.
The atmosphere is your bathroom.
He's gonna be
I
like
can hold something.
hanging out behind a tree on camera and just letting it loose.
Anyways, when he's not here. Is that your dog?
That's my mom's.
Oh, the one that's barking at me is
Yes.
your mom's?
Yep.
Asshole.
Ranger had he actually had heartworm.
He's a mean dog.
So
Well, he
I was
used to be a
watching-
lot nicer, and this was like when we first got him, and then he was diagnosed with heartworm, and like they like got it like in his like it's such a bad disease for dogs. Like he
Yeah.
wasn't like great, but he was getting better with people. Like we could take him places, and now we just can't.
so I was watching a Snapchat, like like the disagree, agree thing.
Oh yeah, but like
It was, like-
the stories that like aren't like of your friends, they're like the
No,
things that
so
pop
it's
up
like there's
below.
4 people and 4 people. Yeah. But they're like it's like a YouTube thing.
Yeah.
And they had 4 people on one side and 4 people on the other. Built people, like super gym oriented.
Yeah.
2 that use steroids. 1 that was a fucking dick. I hope he like stubbed to his toe and like
Stubbed his toe, then walked across Legos.
nails. I don't care. Broken glass, like whatever. He was such a dick. And then another guy that was actually super respectful. And then the other side was like heavier set people.
Mhm.
And one of the guys was like, I'm going to the gym, I'm eating better, like all this stuff. And the guy that I said should stub his toe was like, your depression is fake. He was like, it's just because you're fat. Depression's not a real thing. And I was sitting down.
Oh, that person can go down in a hole.
And like he just kept going off and kept going off. But like the same thing is like one of the guys was like, you need to
Intrusive thought.
What did I miss?
Don't worry about it.
Brendan just goes.
I'm just slightly retarded. I was like, mine's really high up, and I was like,
So the
why is it doing it again? Stop.
It's you. Yeah, push it.
push it.
No, it's you. Is it?
yes, it is.
Yep.
Yeah, it's your connection. I tried.
Oh, you're the mother of the group. Absolutely not. Watch your language, young lady. Anyways, what were you saying? Jack dude, dickhead, fat people saying, I want to be skinny. Jack
Yeah,
dude's like,
but like
your depression sucks. It's not real.
if you change your like lifestyle like this, you're not gonna like your body's adapted to
Your
one thing.
body has to adapt to it. It
So
can't like
go
jump
to the
into
gym.
something.
Every single
Yeah.
day after work. He's like, I'm working 3 jobs.
Yeah, it's building consistency.
Blah blah blah. And
Yeah.
that was the thing. He was like, I'm consistent when I'm going to the gym. I have a personal trainer. Blah blah blah. And the guy that I said I didn't like was like, you're useless. And I was like,
They're trying.
Seems like an invalid argument. That's like a fucking. I'm not or fucking. It's. I know you are, but what am I? Like that's what that kind of fucking argument is.
Yeah.
It's just invalid.
one of the guys was like, I have a question for you because we're talking about like abusing your body. Like,
Yeah.
have you ever abused your body?
Yeah, dude. Cocaine.
And for legal reasons, that was a joke.
Spoiler.
You should get a button for that.
You guys have a disclaimer on that one. But like he was like, I'm going to the gym.
That might be the name of this podcast.
What?
For legal reasons, this is a joke. Actually, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
all a joke.
Uh,
Nothing. I've not tried murdering anyone.
Yet,
This actually might be a really good name for this podcast.
unfortunately, yeah.
I'm just gonna write that down.
I'll take my my pension now.
Oh, yeah. But like
Just-
he was saying,
working on it.
Just label the podcast disclaimer,
I'm
yeah.
working on it.
Non-disclosure podcast.
non-disclosure.
But like I was just like being such a dick, and he was like, okay, so like because we're talking about like abusing a body, and he like this one already said like he uses used steroids for 10 years.
God.
Question: do you use steroids? And he was like, oh, that's not something you ask a bodybuilder. Dude, you should not be taking steroids to be a bodybuilder
No,
because they're not very.
That's
much
not real.
That's
okay.
not building your body, dude.
You're getting, and so he was like, no, like I'm not gonna lie, I have used very little to get to where I am,
but he's used.
but I've used. And he was very upfront about it.
Mhm.
And the other guy was like, that's not something you ask him. Okay, don't shame people for
Trying.
turning to food. And they turned and kept on going,
Yep.
drinking. Some people turned to drugs. Like this person turned to food and has lost over 200 pounds.
Oh
So
man.
don't be fucking dickwad.
It's somebody's getting antsy.
Okay. Yeah, oh yeah, I'm getting antsy because I just had this conversation with somebody today. If you're gonna participate in a bad habit, and I know a lot of the things that I do,
I know where you're going.
habits, but like to shame somebody for doing something wrong.
Sorry, no, he's laughing at Brenda. Her
What are
run.
you doing, dude?
She's avoiding dog poop.
Oh, okay. You could have just gone like straight.
Brenda, you're on camera.
We're not watching at all. Nobody's looking.
You're off camera. You're good.
That thing's wide as
I
fuck.
don't think to shame somebody for a bad habit is a bad thing, and especially if you're doing it because
For like health reasons. Like
yeah,
if
like
somebody's
if
doing
I
something
care about
that's
you,
gonna-
I'm gonna
yeah.
call you either a fucking alcoholic, a fucking drug addict, or you like, dude, you're getting fat because I care about you, and I don't
Yeah.
want to see you get fat. Like, and
I
it's
did
an
that.
active
I've done that
thing that you
before.
can change
Like I used to when Nick
to a
and I
degree.
But it's
When-
also like knowing like the limits on how to explain
Yes.
it.
Absolutely,
So,
absolutely.
like,
I
And
agree.
if it's coming from someone like I don't know, that's a whole different thing. If it's like
yeah.
coming from people like I care that I know care about me and like I
Mhm.
trust, it's a whole different thing. Like, but like so like what she was talking about, like they don't know each other from Adam.
No.
Like they don't
That's
know
That's
like
just,
the
that's just
like
being
That's right.
rude.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like when Nick and I used to be friends, I knew Nick when he was skinny, and I also knew Nick when he was
Oh,
big. But yeah, but I used to tell him like
Do I know Nick?
You
Uh,
know him every time.
Not really.
Okay.
So I used to tell Nick all the time. I used to like almost fat shame Nick all the time. I'm like, Nick, I remember when you were skinny. Like you were 100. Oh, you were 210 pounds. Like you were like, because he was like 6'2" or something like that. He's a tall kid.
Yeah.
But he used to go to the gym and work out and all that. And then he met this girl and just fell off the
Yeah.
earth. And he gained. He's like 3 something now. Like he's huge.
Damn.
He's huge, dude. It's not even funny.
And when these
I'm like,
people
you are
claim,
literally
like,
killing
don't
yourself.
fat shame me, like
Yeah.
fucking
But he went. But he. the thing
yeah,
is-
because I work out, I eat a consistent diet, I do the fucking work.
And he does the drugs.
And I put in the work, damn it.
I can see this. I've known him since he was 14.
And you know what? It's fine.
Did
I
you
know
do
it.
drugs then?
the
No,
drugs.
God,
no.
no, no.
You-
I didn't touch. I didn't
Okay, I
drink.
met you when you were playing Wonderwall on the freaking like guitar
That's
acoustically.
right.
Yeah, he was
like,
doing drugs
yeah.
back then.
No, I didn't have my first beer until I was 21. Week
Good,
before I
well
was
done.
21.
Same.
Wow.
Till I was
Yep.
21, guys.
And then I turned 21, and it went all downhill from there.
There
No,
it
you know. Yeah, it went downhill from there.
But yeah, so
No.
No, he did not.
Fuck no.
How'd
Fuck
you-
no.
Does it look like you went to college?
well,
Like,
he may have been-
like you went to college either, ding dong.
No.
he may have been on a few college campuses.
He did.
I've been on a college campus.
I've got all the student loans.
There you go. Yes, I did.
Do you got all the student loans?
I got not all of them, but I got some of them.
But like some of them. But like you're
them
paying
all.
them off for like 30 years.
Nope, I'm
Nope.
paying them off hopefully for less than 30. I'm hopefully
Which-
gonna knock them out as quickly. as I
What'd
can.
you go to college for?
I went to 3 different colleges. I
Did you
dropped
just
out
learn?
of no, I dropped
Dropped
out
down to 2 of them.
I dropped out of 2 and made it through 1 year of 1.
What? What do you?
So
Oh.
I went to college for computer systems engineering and technology at Quinn Sigmund.
Okay.
Look all over. And then I went to Mount Washington
Okay, Albert
College
Einstein.
for yeah. Then I went to Mount Wachusett for
not
criminal
cold.
justice, and then got tired of that. Joined
No,
the
it's
army
not cold. It sat in my fucking
because
car.
why not?
Yep.
recruiter was there. He was like, "Hey, you should come join
started
the
out
army." And I
criminal.
was like, "You know what, dog?
Criminal
Sounds pretty
justice.
good.
Criminal.
Shoot some guns. I hate school. Let's make it happen."
CJ major right next to
And
you.
then
Are you
last
actually a criminal
year,
justice major?
Jesus
Really?
Christ, like,
Wow, that's
Sorry.
cool. That's not a police academy major, so I don't give a
Justice
fuck.
and like it went on a tangent.
justice. And then last year I finished my aviation airframe and power plant license, which I'm not even using because I can't find a job that's worth anything for me to go do.
Fair enough.
Sounds about right.
Nobody pays.
That's why I didn't go to college, because you can't find a fucking job in your field.
Mosquito.
Well, you
Yeah.
can. Jesus Christ, dude. You know, not a bee.
No, it was going like right for his
How come
carotid.
I'm allergic to bees?
Bee?
Because no, I don't know. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I don't know
I
how
thought
we
you were
got
being
here.
anyway.
I'm lost now. We somehow got to college.
We got
now.
into like the whole student loans thing.
Yeah.
College and the bad the amount of bad decisions in college that we don't talk about.
I made a bad decision. It was 2 years of a long relationship.
There was a lot of those.
Wow,
Yeah.
we've all been that.
Yeah, I've made a couple of those.
Also made some
Don't shake your head. I know you've made a couple of those.
Couple.
fine. I mean, I made some friends out of college.
I made some friends
That
out
we
of college.
call 'em?
I pay them, but it's fine. Or my parents do.
How do I get on that list?
Yeah, what?
to pay them?
No, how do
No.
I be one of the paid?
How do I get
Yeah.
to be a paid friend?
Yeah, how do
You
I
are
get
into
that?
it for too long. You get paid.
Oh, sweet. I haven't been into it
You
for
have
how?
to be paid because I've known you longer.
What about me?
I've known you a long, long time.
Oh,
And
Sweet,
come on.
Evan!
I've known you for more than a week. You'll get
So
paid,
you've
sorry.
known me.
No, you haven't.
You've known me
This
for a
is the
long
most
time.
that we've
means I
sat
can
next to
retire.
each other in.
Nice to meet you.
No.
No.
Brenda, you've known me for a long time. That means I can retire and I can be on the Brenda's Social Security, right? Is that how that works?
Yeah.
What's
Okay.
your 401k like?
That's all right. I
You
take
make
a
a
little.
lot of money. I pay in other ways.
Oh,
never
Oh.
mind. Never mind.
Well,
I
that
don't
just took a
know.
spin.
Pull that back.
So that's Chris's payroll.
Yes. Absolutely.
We gonna roll that back. I don't want to be part of that Social Security program.
But you joined the army.
That's true. The big green weenie. Not discriminate.
She got you there.
Thankfully, I got my papers in 2022. So
Yeah.
see you later. I'm good. The big green weenie can't touch me no more.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, you're not done.
yeah, I know. I'm in it for the long haul,
He's
unfortunately.
leaving us soon, too.
Yeah. How long is your contract?
doing his full
I have
Oh,
this
really?
this is did a re-enlistment for 3,
Yep.
so I got like 2 more years to go.
Okay.
But I'm planning on doing the long haul.
Good for you.
Smoke that bitch. What up?
No, thank you. My
Not
uh,
want blood on it.
I know my senior enlisted, and like all my officers were like, "You want to go to NCO school?" I was like, "Absolutely not. I'm getting out."
So you want to know what the funny thing is? It actually changed. So you now don't have to go to BLC until you go for your 6.
That's hilarious because I could have been an E5.
Yep. So
I
I
love it.
so I get my free 6 for doing BLC.
That's wild.
Yep.
I love it.
So now he has to do, for 7, he has to do ALC.
Oh,
Yes, you got to do ALC. You always have to do ALC for 7.
Yep.
And then if you really want to be a dickhead, you can go E8.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to just go bald like the rest of them.
I'm already there.
Yeah,
I'm
you're just
getting-
gonna have to shave your head, go bald.
Yep.
You've already got the physique. you just gotta have the
I told her
personality.
once I get this patch or this patch, it's gone.
It's okay. He's going to have the hair
Yeah,
until he
thank
leaves. And
you.
by the time he comes
thank
back
you.
from.
Yeah,
his
I don't do the
overseas
whole
shipment,
horseshoe shit.
Yeah.
No.
Fuck
Once
that.
once there's a spot this big,
Oh,
it's
man.
gone.
So
Dude,
once
I
he
was-
comes back from overseas, it's going to be gone.
I was-
I've already prepared. There's going to be no hair when he comes back from overseas.
Yeah.
I was at a bar with my friend Evan, and he's been wrestling with the bald thing, and he hates when. Yes, I have a mohawk.
Do you-
Ow! Stop!
I've only ever seen you with a hat on.
So yeah, no, I have a
Like,
little bit of
ever.
a mohawk. So my
With that
friend
Morgan
Evan's
Wallen
been
cut.
wrestling with the bald thing, and dude, I was at a bar with him last weekend, and there was like this hair metal cover band, and we are sitting there at the table getting food, like the whole table is getting food, and he looks over at the band, and one of them's putting on a wig, and he's like, "Oh my god, one of them's putting on a wig," and I was like, "Evan, you leave it alone. It's theirs, not yours." He was so mad. I
I
love bald
could, I
jokes.
could never do the bald thing. I don't think I could. I just couldn't. I couldn't do
Okay.
it.
What you want to have the patch?
Yeah, yeah.
Or you want to have like the
If
horseshoe?
it ever got that bad, maybe I would force myself to, but like just
Not that
on a
bad.
whim, just randomly, just like, yeah, I'm gonna go bald. No.
No. I
No.
I would never go balls because I wanted to try.
My choice.
My
like,
choice. It's
Like,
I
let's see what this life is all
when,
about.
when I see people that have little patches of hair, like they have like little like
Yeah.
I have a guy
Can I
who
smoke
I've
out here?
seen who has the horseshoe. He has nothing from here to here, and all he has is a little tiny patch right here. It's like,
No,
dude, shave it.
you
Just
look
fucking get
so
rid of it.
weird.
And then you have the other ones that have the long hair on top, and they do the flop over. Like
Yeah.
you can
Yeah,
you can see
yeah, the
ball.
camouflage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brett
No.
went for bug
just-
spray.
There's a guy at my
Guys.
work,
No, that's a drink. I thought it was bug spray.
there's a guy at my work that's younger than me, and he's already got the whole nothing in the front, like nothing on top, nothing in the
No,
front,
so turn
and he's just got the old man
neither.
freaking, you know what I mean?
Coincidence.
Horseshoe around his head. That's all he's got.
So
And he's younger than me. I'm like, dude, what happened?
there's
happened?
here's the thing. Do I want to go bald?
Oh,
Do I want to go
That
bald? No.
sounded so weird.
Tuesday.
Sounded so weird.
That sounded kind of kinky.
What are you doing over there? You gonna slurp it up?
A little ASMR. ASMR.
ASMR,
ASMR.
That's the problem.
You have heard the crotch gobbler.
Jesus.
God, I have a voice that's meant for radio.
No, absolutely not.
You want me to do that again? You have heard the crotch gobbler. You're on 104.1, the crotch gobbler.
So hey, just do me one quick favor. Just don't blow smoke into the mic. I don't care if you smoke. Just don't blow into the mic.
Fair enough.
I don't either.
Whoa, hey, don't say it like that. Say it on that thing. Roll it back.
So, anyways,
Very, very.
so as we were talking,
Interesting.
as we were
Anyways,
talking about being bald, which I know the women can't relate to that.
Thank you.
I gotta raise
Oh,
this
no.
other one.
So here's the thing. That as much as I do not want to go bald,
Yeah.
there's two things that I'm very excited about it.
What?
Number one, no maintenance,
That's true.
and number two,
That's such a lie, though.
how's that a lie?
Because your
You
hair
still
still
have to
grows. You still
shave
gotta
it
shave it
every
every
day.
day.
I'm saying I don't have to gel it. I don't have to comb it. I don't have to worry about what it looks
There's
like.
a lot less
It's-
product that you have to use.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't use.
I don't have to
that.
shampoo.
there's
I
no
just
shampoo.
put soap.
Combs
Yeah,
are
yeah.
expensive. I mean, I buy one once every like
And
4
then-
years.
And then
Well,
and then
there's
here's
the boy.
so
Every
here's
time I lose one.
so here's the other thing.
I dry shampoo.
Growing up, like teenager, having like a nice car and stuff like that. The one thing that I didn't want to do is I didn't want to buy a convertible because I cared about my hair getting messed up.
Yeah.
Now I can buy a convertible because who gives a fuck?
Yeah, and you look like you're over 40, so it
Yeah.
works out.
Yeah. So it works
That's-
out.
Concern about the way their hair looks is coming from the men,
I know.
not from the girls in the.
Oh,
I
I.
don't give a fuck about my hair.
I stopped caring about what my hair looks like. I don't care.
I
Yeah,
do.
That's why I shaved it all the way down. I don't have to worry about it.
I-
I mean,
my
I
hair
can't
is-
say anything.
my
I
hair is
keep a
ridiculously
hairbrush
long.
in the bike.
I gave up on shaving. Like I
Because
don't
I-
care.
I have a
It gets knotted.
living a hair clip and a hairbrush and hair ties, and actually really a whole feminine.
I
jacket.
hated having helmet hair.
Sorry, Chris. I love you.
Mm, Yeah.
I don't really care at this point because I'm not trying to impress anybody. So I just no, absolutely not.
Well, the problem with me was my
90% of
hair.
being cool is looking cool, my friend.
I don't care about people.
You feel cool,
Yeah.
I just show up the way I look.
and if you don't
That's
like it,
how.
that's
If you don't like it, I don't really
All
care.
right.
Could care less at this point.
I didn't realize we were in presence of. a
Well,
brother.
when we were like,
Yeah, now you know.
I'm gonna go back like a lot a bit from where we were talking about the whole like fat shaming thing, how you're talking about like how you fat shame your friend. I was like, wait, is it like how we like relationship shame Brett?
Yes.
Oh Jesus!
Yes.
Time out.
Are we gonna get into this of relationship shaming?
Well,
Speaking
you're-
of
you're not
relationship
the
shaming,
job.
one of my friends sent
Or
me the
boots.
ad for Love is Blind and said that
God.
I should partner for Love is Blind.
Is she doing it?
So Amanda sent it to me because like I love watching it.
I
And
love
asked
watching
Chris,
it.
and I said, "Hey, Chris." And he goes, "What?" I said, "Can I please apply?" And he says, "No, you're in a relationship." I said, "That's fine.
But like
We
it's
can
not
pretend.
shooting for like 3 years.
We can pretend." I hope
Who's
it's
to say we'll be in a relationship?
Well, it's like that's you look at him and be like, Chris, does this mean like I'm stuck in a relationship? Like, are you going to
There's
ask?
supposed to be a ring on the finger. I'm just waiting.
Communal gasp.
But he goes, But if
I was trying to tickle you.
No, you're trying to get rid of the mosquito, and I appreciate that. But like, god damn, warn a girl.
But yeah,
Nah, I think the jumping makes me laugh.
And he goes, no, like I said, if I was like, there's no connection, there's no feeling. And he goes, yeah. And I said, so I can go on, I can get engaged, I get a free vacation, and then I get to call it off. I can be the villain, that's fine. He goes,
Right.
go do it. I said,
Well,
"Really?"
they really
I
like
will-
they
I
they
will-
like check your background.
Yeah.
No, clearly they don't. Because
Well, they somehow I don't know how they let that one through.
which one? There was multiple.
Well,
What are
I
you
think
talking
well, 'cause,
about
like
now?
they apply before, and it's like 2 years prior to when
Yeah.
it actually like they do anything.
well, like, and I told her this, and
Just, what do you have to do? Like, not be in a like. Oh, I applied for like
Yeah.
the show Love Is Blind. Like, am
I
I not
thought-
gonna be in a relationship for 3 years now? Like,
yeah, one of my friends, she's like, yeah, you should definitely do it. I'm like, one, they don't want blue collar guys because
No, they
don't
don't.
have any money.
Oh.
So one, I'm immediately not going to get picked. Two, they're going to kick me off the show in a week. He's like, yeah, no, it's not happening. Not gonna happen. I'm like, no.
well, like it's kind of sad because like they really don't like if you watch Love Is Blind, like they don't have like the blue collar
don't,
workers on there.
Police officers and the firemen.
Yeah,
They
but
don't
like the
because
girls
they're
want that.
working
Or
Yeah.
They can't get
or-
the time off to
They
go
can't
shoot
get
a
the time off.
freaking.
to
There
go
was a-
shoot it.
There was a firefighter that was on, and he found someone, but then like he was like, "Yeah, I really don't actually like that person."
Yeah.
Or so firefighters, military, or police, or
You
guys-
really missed that.
I know. I really tried.
We tried to.
tattoos. I like the tattoos.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Well, they just if you're actually a blue
Wonder why
collar
they sat me
worker,
next to you.
like you're actually working, they're
Chose your
not gonna
seat.
pick you.
No, he decided he's like, I'm gonna sit right in the middle of both girls.
You have to have a significant amount of money, and you have to be some sort of wealthy or
'Cause then it's
rich.
back to the apartments, and I'm like, okay, we could be going
Yeah,
going home to mama.
Yeah, right.
and then you
Mhm.
also have to like actually look a certain way because they're just not gonna
Right.
pick Joe
They don't-
Schmo.
Pick no fat bitches. I'm like, you need to pick fat bitches. We want love too.
You gotta be like an 8 or higher, and that's even pushing
Pretty
it.
much.
Well,
Like
like,
a 9.9.
I can tell you
Yeah,
right
like,
now,
well, like-
I've looked in the mirror. I'm not an 8.
but like you got to think
No,
about it. Like
man.
they're picking girls on that same like hotness scale, right?
Yeah,
So that's not taking into consideration the crazy scale.
no,
Bad shit
and let me
crazy.
tell you right now,
Oh, we
let
know.
me tell you right now, the beauty of either one of them is great, but guess what? They're both
Sergey might not
Retarded.
survive to the next podcast.
I promise you, I got a 9mm that says otherwise.
that is a joke.
For legal
like-
reasons. That was a joke.
You're in Massachusetts, you cannot own firearms here?
Pretty much.
We
Barely?
can, but
Yeah, not after the last building
we
we
can-
passed.
You can own them up until I think
Wait.
2 more weeks from now, and then all of a sudden they're all gonna be banned.
time out, time out, time out.
Well, it's grandfathered.
You have your
Hold
license to carry.
No, he does not.
Used to. That's a long story.
Go on. I
License
do.
to carry.
Yep.
Have a gun.
Yeah. Oh.
License to carry.
multi-
No license to carry, and no, I do not own a firearm.
Legal reasons.
License to carry and have a gun.
No, I had one in Massachusetts. I moved. Had one in North Carolina. Moved. Had one in. I don't have one in New York.
You can't have one in New York.
I can in Albany, but it's such a pain. I'm
It's a
not
bit.
even worth.
New York.
It's not worth.
New York is such a pain in the
I-
butt.
The city is
LTC.
impossible. So New York City is
Don't have a gun.
impossible. Albany County is like, I think it's like they say it's a 3-year wait period, but you could probably
that-
get it sooner.
And then
Outside of Albany
Yeah,
County in
yes.
upstate New York, it's like a week. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
anywhere else
I
where
got
it's
my
like the
LTC,
country, it's like a
that
week.
day.
Yeah.
that's good. You don't own a gun.
Worcester,
oh,
I
smoke
think,
that
You
one.
got that one.
Done. 86, that fucker.
yeah, I think
Right off the
it's
face of the earth.
um,
What?
How do you know I don't actually?
You just said one.
Well, by your statement, I don't have one.
Or do I?
I don't care.
oh, I still have firearms.
Oh, got it. Got
Don't
it.
you worry
Smoked.
about that. I still have firearms. They're just in a safe.
All right, we're gonna have to be careful.
And for
what we
legal
post this next.
reasons.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna tell you what they are.
Now, yeah. Now we're treading in some dangerous water. Let's go on.
But at the same time, like he could have purchased
can
them and like
still
still
own them.
have them in a state that
Yeah.
has constitutional carry.
So like
Yeah.
all of my firearms that I own in the state of New York, I can still own them They just have to be, they can't leave my house,
Yeah.
essentially. I can own them inside the premises of my house,
Yeah.
which is fine because I'm majority of my stuff I keep in a storage unit because I'm never going to use it. 'cause
Careful with that. I had my
the
storage unit
cost-
robbed recently, and they stole my Snap-on toolbox.
Yeah.
And then
Oh.
when they got my Snap-on toolbox, they had access to my gun safe, which had nothing in it.
Yeah.
Four, like 4 SBRs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. It's like,
A bunch of class 3 shit, allegedly.
but that's the
Yeah.
thing. Like,
Careful. with
I don't
storage
even
units.
bother shooting my rifles now because it's so expensive to go shooting. There's no point
Yeah.
in me going shooting.
I haven't gone shooting.
It's so expensive. I'm like, I don't have the time and I don't want
I
to
bought
money.
I bought a new one
Yep.
last year, and I was so excited about it because I got the rose.
Yeah, make sure you cover those eyes.
Nope,
Yeah.
a different type of rose.
No.
No.
Oh, you got the rose, the 360
Yeah.
rose.
I got the
Nice.
9.
The 9.
Oh, I'm so jealous.
I love
That's
my
what I'm
365.
pushing.
I love my 365 to death.
Oh well,
It's like
yeah.
my
So it is.
favorite.
It is a 365, but I thought you said 380.
No,
my
no.
brain went to. Like,
I always get the 9. I love the 365. It's my favorite pistol.
Well,
Yeah.
my first gun was a
Do you have that
383. Yeah.
I want to see that.
Of course. I have
because
it.
I've been pushing
Here.
Chloe. Okay, that's fair. I've been pushing Chloe to get the 365, and